Hi folks, so I'm going to do a little short video, not gone anywhere today. Today being Saturday, got no money as usual, so can't really go anywhere. Anyway, right, so I thought I'm going to do a little video of a new little thing that I've found. A new little snack that I've invented. So I've got this new little snack that I've invented. It's funny because I swear I invent things that then maybe sometime later then catches on at some point somewhere. But anyway, I don't know whether that's true or not, but I have never come across this before. So I am about to show you a new crazy sandwich that I've created. As far as I'm aware, nobody else has created this. Now, somebody might try and prove me wrong, I don't know. But anyway, so, and also, I want to show you my crazy new spooky, well, it's not new. I've just added some things to it and changed it a little bit. But my spooky wall. So, okay, let me show you this crazy sandwich first. Okay, so first ingredient that we need. Now, of course, this all depends on the taste of the individual person. My preference is salt and vinegar crisps. They're the only crisps I like. And for my American viewers, of course, that's chips to you guys, crisps to us. Anyway, so you say tomato, I say tomato. Anyway, right, so a packet of crisps essentially, or chips, whatever you prefer. And so you get a bag of them, whatever your favourite is, doesn't matter what flavour. Then, next ingredient is ham. So, this is what it's going to be, folks. Ham and crisp sandwiches. I mean, I bet you're thinking, what? Ham and crisp sandwiches? Really? I think it tastes great. I love that combination of the ham and the soft meat and then the crunchy salt and vinegar of the crisps. It's gorgeous. So I'm about to put that together. So I'll see you in a minute. So you need a muffin or a roll or a bap, whatever you want to call it, and obviously the ham and the crisps. And then you need to cut the muffin, if it isn't already. Now you can either put butter onto it or not, that's your preference. And then you just get some ham, place the ham onto the muffin, get some more there, nice bit of ham on there, and then for the crisps, and then we get the crisps out, put the crisps on top. Doesn't matter if it goes all over the place, because you can eat the stuff on the side later anyway. And squish it down. And there you have it, folks. A crisp and ham sandwich. That is my new craze. So, like I said, folks, I think I've started a new craze. Ham and cheese sandwiches. Ham and crisp sandwiches. Did I say ham and cheese just then? So, yeah, ham and crisp sandwiches, folks. And believe me, I think they're delicious. They're absolutely scrumptious. So, yeah, why don't you try it, folks? Give it a try. Any crisp you like, any flavour. Whatever ham is your particular favourite as well. And again, doesn't matter about the bread. Whatever you want, sandwich or bun or whatever, but the combination of the ham and the crisps together, it's gorgeous. So, okay, bon appetit! Okay folks, so the other part of this video that I wanted to show you, like I said, was I sort of updated my scary wall. And I know it's not much, but you know, it's kind of like I got this netting stuff for Halloween and I never got around to using it, because I was going to use it for something and I never did. Typical of me. So yeah, this is my spooky wall, and like I said, I got this netting stuff, and it just sort of adds a little bit of a spooky effect, I think. I know it's not brilliant, it's no great shakes, but I just thought it was a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh, and although I'm going to have to turn the light on now. Ooh, right, look, you see the skull that I made, which I painted up, and then I was going to put some other things to it, and what I did was I mounted it onto the wall using a piece of card and the hot glue gun, and you see this one here, look, let me show you. Right, this guy, so I got a pair of these, and I got these about, flipping it, what would it have been, about, oh man, it's got to be about, I was going to say 6, no, it's got to be at least 4, maybe 5 years ago I bought these. They're polystyrene. They're literally just polystyrene. If you was to break this up, it turns into all those bubbles. You know, those little white bubbles that polystyrene turns into if you crush it up. So that's basically all it's made out of. It's light as a feather. But they look really, really cool. I've painted this one up as well. And I was going to do some other spooky stuff to this one as well. I saw this video online that showed you how to make a really spooky skull using latex and cotton wool. So again, I've not got around to that. I want to get some latex, but it's not, well, it's not that dear, but it's, again, it's all down to money as usual. But what I did with the other one, because like I say, I got 2 of them, I got a pair of them, and that one over there, and what I did is I cut the jaw right around the where the jaw connects, so that it's now got an open jaw, you see. So if I just look, and then what I did was I hinged it. I just stuck some pins and some eye hooks off the, like what you have on your net curtains or whatever, and now it's got a hinged jaw. So I think that's rather cool, huh? Well, I don't. I'm not. It's like, well, I'm not very impressed with this, you know. Yes, I'm a terrifying. Yes, ha 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 ha. Yes, I kill you. Sorry. Oh dear, I'm just thinking of something else. Anyway, right. Okay, so yeah, my scary wall, folks. Oh, just gotta do. Yeah, I kill you. Silence. Oh dear, sorry. I was thinking of another video I saw. I haven't seen it for a little while. It's very funny. Yeah, anyway, look. So I might do the same to this one at some point. So, but yeah. Okay folks. So, yeah, I know. Little boring videos. Not gone anywhere. Nothing exciting. Just mundane vlogs. Right. Oh, there is just one other thing actually. I just want to sort of run past you guys. So, like I say, as you know with me, being an artist and being somebody that's creative and watching so many things on YouTube and this, that and the other and blah blah blah. So, loads of ideas run through my mind. Some ideas I attempt, some I never get round to, some I half attempt and don't finish, some that I will eventually finish and get round to eventually by the year dot or whatever, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so I've got this little idea for some little really crazy mad videos that might include animation, but I'm not sure yet. But they're going to be really weird, left field, sort of crazy videos. Now that's what I'm thinking about. I don't know whether I'm going to do it or not. But I just, as an experiment, because that's what I'm like, that's what I do. It's like, I love to experiment with ideas, new concepts, new things, try out different stuff, because I'm just curious. I'm curious about the reactions, I'm curious about what people think, I'm curious about what people say. So yeah, like I said, there's this little thing in the back of my head that's been niggling me for a little while, and I'm kind of contemplating playing around with some, because there's some really bizarre YouTube videos out there that are really creepy, really weird, and loads of speculation about what they're all about. Because if you check some of these channels out, and I've watched a video where there's a guy who does a rundown of like the most disturbing YouTube videos or YouTube channels or whatever sort of thing. So not just individual videos, but a channel that's devoted to these weird sort of videos where they don't seem to make any sense, and there's you know, you don't see the creator of them either. Do you know what I mean? You just see these weird, some are animations, some are just like images put together, some are a bit disturbing, some are really just like, you know, really make you think, because like you're thinking, what the heck, how does that lot go together, what does that mean, you know? So I don't know, I'm kind of toying with doing my own version of something like that, not as a main theme or as a main channel or anything like that, just as a one-off sort of video. Just as I said, I love to experiment. I love experimenting with ideas and stuff and what have you, and pushing the boundaries sometimes. I love to push. I haven't done that for a long time. I've been staying in the mainstream and staying, you know, doing what the vast majority of us do every day in, day out. And I like to push the boundaries at times. I like pushing beyond what is considered to be acceptable or not acceptable. And I don't mean sort of like doing stuff that's like, you know, gratuitously offensive or anything like that. I'm not talking about, I'm just talking about just the general norms and what have you, what's considered to be the normal accepted genres of art and stuff. So I'm talking more about in the art world rather than, I'm not necessarily saying, you know, sort of what's accepted it socially in that sense, or at least, well, anyway, so maybe I am talking about that, I don't know. But anyway, so that's kind of like my idea, is to try and sort of come up with some like weird push the boundary video kind of thing. Just more than anything, like I said, just to sort of see what comes back from it. Do you know what I mean? Because I'd be really interested and curious. Right, okay, so I think I've waffled on enough. And from the crazy, mad, flipping, spooky, scary wall with a relative of Ahmed, the dead terrorist. You've got to check that video out, man. That's so funny. It's a ventriloquist guy, and he's got this dummy, and it's called Ahmed, the dead terrorist, and it's so funny. It's hilarious. And yes, it sounds controversial, and it might offend some people or whatever. I don't think it is in the slightest offensive. I suppose it could be taken that way by some people, but personally I think it's just hilarious. It is so funny. And one of his catchphrases is, "I kill you," in that really high-pitched voice, and it's hilarious. And he's got these really big bulgy eyes that move around. It's so funny. Right, I'll put a link in the description for it, actually. I'll put a link in, then you guys can check it out and you see what I'm talking about and make your own opinions up as to whether it's funny or not. Personally, I think he's hilarious. Like I said, he's a ventriloquist, an American ventriloquist, and he does this fantastic show, and he's got other puppets and other characters, and it's just brilliant. And he did this, I'm going to have to give you the link to the, he did this sort of skit, or Mickey take of the series 24, because he bears a very passing resemblance to Kiefer Sutherland, and they do this sort of Mickey take of the 24 program, and it's hilarious. It is so funny, it really is. Right, okay, so I'm definitely going to leave it there now, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now.